Hey Scorpio, how you guys doing? This is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your mid-August 2019 reading. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I do appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it and you'll come back to see me again. And if you have been here before, that's awesome. Okay, it means so much that you guys can come back. All right, I did already meditate on your energy, and I shuffled up the cards previously, so I just want to move them around a little bit more, and then we'll get started. Now, with this being a mid-month reading, I'm not sure if this will connect with the full August readings. A couple times I've had it. People say it did, so I'm not sure. But if you haven't seen your full August one yet, yeah, go back and take a look at it. See if it does. All right. I'm just going to cut the cards and we will get started. Alright, Scorpio, mid-August 2019. What can you tell me for Scorpio? Alright. Now this, the Death and the Six of Wands. Now this is a metamorphosis, okay? Caterpillar turns to a butterfly. So whatever's going on, you ended a cycle, and you've actually gone through something, and you have a victory. You've like got a public acknowledgement. Not somebody, but you might be having, something that you've done that people are acknowledging, and maybe you might have changed a little bit. Maybe you have taken on a whole different life path, maybe. But it's a metamorphosis, you go through your changes and your cycles end. Alright. Now, what's crossing you is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is doing a lot of work. This is where you're getting extra education, maybe. You're trying an apprenticeship, trying new classes, possibly like maybe online classes, or maybe classes within the job that you already have. So possibly that you're at your work, you're doing things to move up in your company. All right. So you're continuing your education somehow. And again, you could be going to college, could be going to night school. And even if not that, you might be reading on things. Like you might be just looking, getting information from the internet. But mostly it's something that you're going to do to advance your career. All right. And what is in your subconscious, or the down below, is the Knight of Wands. Now this is possibly an energy of somebody that you know. I mean, it could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, a man or a woman. And this guy's like all about action and energy. And he or she, okay, it's actually either one, doesn't have to be, is impulsive, can be kind of reckless sometimes, maybe a little hot-tempered, and on a bad day, is a little insensitive. So this could be somebody you know, or if you're feeling like this could be possibly you, if you're having some issues. Now, this is in your subconscious. This is not something that you're putting out to everybody. So this is just how you're thinking. And what's in your thoughts are, maybe you're just annoyed with something. Or, maybe you are impulsive. Maybe you are, erratic. But that's in your subconscious. Like, you're not actually putting out to the world that. All right, what about the past? What can you tell me about the Scorpio in the past? What can you tell me about Scorpio in the past? Feeling stuck, all right? This is kind of this is a situation where it's a mental block or mentally feeling stuck in something. So whatever was going on, for whatever reason, you felt stuck. So I don't know if you were stuck at the job, if you were stuck in a relationship, you just felt stuck. Maybe that's why you would be getting more education based on whatever it is that you do. Because you did get some acknowledgement. You got some acknowledgement recently. And you did start changing, metamorphosing. I don't even know how to use that word. You started having a metamorphosis and changing how you do things. But then when you wanted to have more education, and this crossed you, so I'm thinking maybe it's just a lot to do. Maybe it's like, maybe you already have a job, you already have a couple jobs, and this is just actually an awful lot for you to do right now. Whether it be with the work that you do, if this is just like maybe while you're at work and the class is at work, or if this is something totally different, like, say you work in a law office and you're taking classes to become something in the medical field. So that kind of thing, I'm not sure, but I just feel like it's whatever this extra step is, what's crossing you is making it a little hard for you to, it just feels hard to you because you've been doing a lot, all right? Now this part where you were stuck, that's in the past energy, and I am going to clarify these. So like I said, I don't know if it's a job or a relationship. All right, but then we got the Three of Wands. Now this is crowning you, and this is looking for advancement or looking for rapid growth in something. All right, now your ships are coming in. You know this, so the way it feels like, all right, well, if you do this and you get this extra education or get these classes done, then you're looking for something to grow from that. What's the possible outcome for Scorpio in mid-August 2019? What's the possible outcome for Scorpio mid-August 2019? Possible outcome mid-2019. Oh, okay. The Four of Wands. Now this is stability and celebration and community and feeling very, very happy about your achievements, okay? So you're celebrating and you got a stable home environment. All right, well that kind of, that actually is flowing really nice. Let's just see if I can clarify. The Eight of Swords. Can you please tell me about the Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords. Please tell me the Eight of Swords. All right, well, you got the Nine of Pentacles, and that was in your past. Now, if you had it in the past, this was your fruits of your labor, your, independence, and what you were rewarded with for what you were doing. But you felt stuck somewhere. So maybe it was a job. Maybe it was a good paying job. It gave you stability and independence in what you wanted, but maybe you didn't like it. Maybe it was not working for you. Because you went from that So, okay, you were making good here, but then you felt stuck. So then you came over here, you changed up a bit. Okay, you had the metamorphosis and you changed, and you did have some reward here, but maybe you needed to go and take the extra classes or do the extra apprenticeships or whatever to make that. So maybe you did jump from one career to another. That's possible. You know, one that you were really successful at and then one that you have to build up. But then after you did that, you felt like you could. So you have the 3 wands and it's growing and you're feeling things are coming in for you. And then you do have the 4 wands. Let me see if I can clarify this Knight of Wands though. The Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands here for? Can you tell me why Knight of Wands is here for Scorpio? Why's the Knight of Wands here for Scorpio? Can you tell me about the Knight of Wands? Can you please tell me about the Knight of Wands for Scorpio? Hey. Okay, the one actually got up. Alright, this is your cycle is turning, okay? Now, usually when this comes up, the cycle is turning, it's turning for the good. So you did have an ending of a cycle here. But I am thinking maybe with this Knight of Wands, his impulsive energy and the recklessness. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and usually, like I said, usually when it's turning for the positive. Okay, so it might be because if you're working your butt off basically to get whatever education that you need to get to move up into this field that you're working on, you needed to have that energy, that like impulsive, I guess it doesn't have to be reckless though, I mean just impulsive and not so much insensitive, but maybe you just no more playing games. You didn't want to like, I don't know, I feel like you got more serious, but he's got so much fire energy to him, like the energy and action. And so if he's a little impulsive, a little reckless, he's going to turn your wheel because you're doing what you need to do. Now, or this could be actually somebody that you know who emits these characteristics. And again, it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. It doesn't have to be a man. But it could be somebody in your environment that is kind of like maybe triggering you to do what you need to do to make this expansion. So that's why it started to turn, because they're helping you that way. They're pushing the expansion because they're maybe reckless. Maybe they're trying to, you know, they're impulsive. They're trying to move you forward, move you a little further. So it's not really you doing it, it's them. So they're kind of like taking all the risk if any comes out of it. And now the Two of Pentacles that popped out on the Four of Wands. And this is balancing, okay? This is like prioritizing and balancing. So I'm guessing for you to get this Four of Wands, you ended up with a celebration. The reason you were able to celebrate was because you finally were able to balance what goes on here. So maybe you came across where you completed maybe you were able to complete the schooling or the apprenticeship, like something completed. Oh, okay. And you were able to move forward with that. All right, let's see. Anything else? Oh, what about the Three of Wands? What can you tell me about the Three of Wands? Three of Wands for Scorpio. Okay, we got the Page of Wands, and this is like, it's a high energy, a lot of communication, something new. He's a very childlike energy, okay? So this must be something that you got the 1 and the 3. All right, so this is where you were looking for your ships to come in, and he's all new about it. He's like very childlike in it. So I'm thinking the Hermit came up somewhere in between them, and he's actually able to shine a light on the situation and make you have an easier way of balancing it and expecting it, okay? So you see where it was all new, and then you see where you were like more successful at it, and you have the Hermit guy there just to pull it all together. And it's weird when you have the 1 and the 3, like the 1 and the 3 is 4, and 4 is stability. So you had the stability, and with the Hermit, he's looking into wisdom, he's shining the light on things, he's going inside to find out what needs to be done to make this happen. And I think it all has to do with balance. You just have to balance out what it is you're doing so you don't overdo yourself to the point where, you're not feeling so good about it. And then this is somebody you know, somebody that you absolutely know. Who might be pushing you a little bit further, a little harder to do what needs to be done. I mean, I don't know if this is a friend, a partner, a lover, I have no idea. But somebody who is pushing you. And let's see, anything else I need to know? All right, if this resonates with you, can you give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe? Look back at the Scorpio August video, because you might see a connection in there somewhere. And if you could write me a comment, I would love to hear about it, how it resonated with you, and if you enjoyed it. And I hope everything works out for you. And I will be seeing you in September. All right, talk to you later. Take care.